What is up, YouTube? Rabbit Bright Jones here from RBJ Creative Studio, and today I'm here to do a tutorial. Well, basically it's not a tutorial, it's like I'm recreating a match day flyer. Let me show you the artwork. So it's a KOTOKO VRS Hearts of Oak match day flyer. Yeah, and this wasn't designed by me. This was designed by Fuache. Fuache is also a graphic designer. He's very good when it comes to sports designs and all those things. So I mean, we are supposed to keep it low key with the designers of KOTOKO, but then judging by how I've already done artworks and posted some on my Instagram and on my WhatsApp, you guys should definitely know that we've already exposed ourselves. Yeah, so Fuache designed this artwork, so today I'm here to redesign the artwork and yeah, basically give you a little bit of tidbits about how he achieved the color grade and also the background. Yeah, so let's start with it. So okay, so first of all, the size for the artwork is 20 inches by 25 inches. Yeah, 20 inches by 25 inches. Yes, that is it. So I will set my resolution to 300 and hit on create. Okay, so after it is done opening, you'd have to get your rulers in place. Yeah, so I have my ruler in the middle. That's the vertical rather. Yeah, and the horizontal will also be in the middle right here. Okay, so first off, let's start with the background. We need to get the background going, and looking at the type of background he used, I would say it's like a type of textured background. Yeah, and as you can see, he gave this side a black type of look. Yeah, so it's like he has divided the artwork into this side being much red and this side being much black. Okay, so let's get into the artwork real quick. So I have one of the textured backgrounds here, and this is it. So I'll just drag it into our opened workspace and make sure to set the size, make it cool for the artwork. Okay, so once we have the textured background in place, what we have to do now is make sure it is working. It is working well in the artwork. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with the colors. So as you can see, I'm pretty sure he used the gradient overlay in here. So let me just throw a gradient overlay on this right now. Okay, a gradient overlay, and I'll select a red and a light red and a deep red for it. So we have a deeper red here and we have a light red here for it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like this. Then I'll create a new layer, make sure my foreground color is on black. Then I'll brush half of the artwork. Yes, so I'm brushing half of the artwork in black because we want to get the lower side of the artwork, we want to get it to become black as it is shown in the first artwork. Okay, I don't know if this is really black, but then it kind of feels like ash to me. I don't know. Let me check if the foreground color is on where I wanted it to be. Okay, so just a little bit, a few minutes is going to be done. Okay, it's done. Let me see if we have, yeah, I think we have the black that I'm looking for, but yes, still, yeah, let's go back to look at what he did. This is what he did. So we have just a little part of this side being the deeper red. The others are going to be black as we see it to be. Okay, so let me just scale this guy to the side, and I didn't tell this guy to transform it yet, But then let us finish transforming, because sometimes you need to take time for your PC and stuff. Okay, so something like this. We fill the other half of the artwork in black, just as is shown here. Something like this will do. Then we click on enter. Okay, and you guys should note, we are not trying to get the same artwork here. We just want to get the idea of how he did it, how he went about the background, how he got the text in place, how he did the color grade for the image. I mean, yeah, something like that, but not get the same type of audio for this thing that we're doing. Yeah, so you guys should not get me wrong if I don't get something here. Yeah, okay, so we're still transforming, and yeah, I'm pretty sure we're going to be done very soon with the transforming. You see, more times when you use the brush and let's say you scale it up, it tends to, I mean, get your PC a bit slow. I don't know for you guys out there, but then my PC sometimes really gets me down sometimes. Yeah, so the transforming will be done very soon, and we'll continue with this. Yeah, okay, I can see it's speeding off now. Pretty sure it will be done very soon. Yeah, okay, it's done. So I'm going to lock it. I've locked the shadow, the black layer right there. Okay, then we're going to get to the image, I'm sure. Yeah, let's get to the image. But before the image, you see there's this super clash behind Fabio Gamma. So let's get the super clash out of the way first, then we'll move on to Fabio Gamma. Yeah, so super clash. Let's select our text, and I'm pretty sure he used I don't know about the font he used though, but then I have a similar font here, that's context. Context is kind of similar to the font he used, so let me just type in here context. Yeah, this is how context looks like. Okay, so let me type super. Okay, he separated the text. He typed super separately and typed clash separately, so that's what we're going to do here. So we're done with super. Just scale it up to fill the workspace. Okay, hit on enter, then drag it down, duplicate it down like that, and add the clash. So super clash. Let's go back to what he did. So I don't know if it's white, but then it's kind of like a red. Yeah, he used like a red for the text, so let's use red for the text. And it seems his font is a bit stretched, so we're also going to stretch our font here, holding shift now just to stretch the font. Yeah, and I think we're good to go. So I'm going to choose red for the color. Nah, nope. Still okay, let me go for this. I think this one will do. Then what if I move the text under the gradient map? Let's see. No, it didn't work. Let me just take it back to where it was. So I'm going to toggle between the blend modes to see how the text is going to blend with the textured background. Yeah, let me zoom in so you guys can see it well. So we are at color burn now, linear burn, darker color, lighting, screen, color dodge, lighter color, overlay. Nah, I'm not sure. Overlay almost did it, but not all that. Yeah, overlay almost did it. But one thing we are forgetting something here. I think the black layer that we overlaid on the red background, we have to add the texture to it too, so that we can also feel the effect. So I've duplicated the textured background. I'm going to clip it into the black layer right there. So Control Alt J, yes, and it's in now. So I'm going to look for a blend mode that's going to blend with the black layer. Let's see. If none of them works, I'll just take it back to okay. I think linear light almost does it, but I'll have to reduce the opacity. Yeah, I think this is cool. Yeah, so we're going to go for this. Yeah, we're going to go for this. Then for the text, we are at overlay now. Let's move on to soft light. I think soft light is cool. I'll go for soft light. Yeah, I'll go for soft light. So guys, we chose soft light. Let me lock the text real quick. Lock this guy to lock the gradient map. Okay, now let's bring in our image. So I'm going to bring in the image of Fabio Gamma. Then we're just going to color grade it to our satisfaction, to kind of look like how Fuache did its own. Yeah, okay, so this is Fabio's image and it's centered right in the middle, just as it should be. Okay, so I've already taken off the background. I've saved you guys the stress and all those things. Yeah, I just realized I'd have to scale this guy up and bring it down a little bit. Yeah, okay, then lock it. So let's move on. Okay, moving on, I think what we have to do is start color grading Fabio Gamma's image. So I would have to rasterize his image for two reasons. After the color grading, my PC might run slow, so I just have to rasterize it so my PC runs smoothly. Yeah, okay, so I've rasterized his image. I'm going to choose how do you call it, where are you, was it, I think it was color balance. Yeah, that was color balance. Yeah, so we're going to choose color balance for the color grade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clip the color balance to the image. So Control Alt J to clip it into the image. Then we'll start with the color balance. Okay, let's take one look at the way he did it. I can see some yellows in here and also some reds, not much, but just to get this perfect color grading. So let's go back to our work and create something here. So yellows, I'll go to the yellows real quick, and I think there was red too. Okay, so this will do for the mid-tone. Let's move to the shadows. So much more yellow and much more red for the shadows. Move on to the highlights, and no, this doesn't cut it. Let's move the red a bit. I think it's too much. Let's just bring it back. Yeah, so I don't really know if it cuts, but then yeah, I think it's cool. It kind of does it for me. So I'm going to reduce the opacity for the color balance, because as you can see, it is not much when you look at his own. It's just a little bit of color grade on his own. So I'm just going to tune it down a bit, and he added some texture, I don't know, some clarity to the image before adding the color grade. So I'm going to duplicate our image here. Yes, Control J. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take how do you call it, I'm going to take one of the image into camera raw and get clarity. That's the clarity effect on it, so that we get that type of feel. Yeah, and don't worry about his hair. I'm going to color his hair. I'm going to return it back to black, because looking at the way it looks right now, and also the website I used for the cutout didn't really do much work on the hair. I'm going to work on that one too, so don't worry. Okay, so I have my intense dramatic portrait here. I'm just going to overlay it on the image. Then the clarity is way up to 90. I'll just reduce it a little bit. Yeah, it's way high. Then I think it's not done loading yet. It will be done very soon. But for the detailing, noise reduction is up to 30. I would have to take it way down because I don't want the noise reduction. I don't want it at all. But for the color noise reduction, I think it's cool because it really does much work here. So looking at the image, I think it's working already. So the next thing to do, I'm going to reduce the exposure for the image just a little bit. And yeah, I think it's cool. Yeah, I think it's cool. So I'm going to click on OK. Then what we did just now is going to roll over on the image. Then we get to see how it turns out. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's turning out really cool. We're not going to get the same type of audio, but then it's still going to be something close to how he did. Yeah, don't get me wrong, he's a good designer. He really knows how to get his work done. Yeah, he's very good. Yeah. Okay, so the camera raw effect is loading now. It's going to be done any moment from now. Then we'll just keep on going. Okay. So actually, KOTOKO and Hearts of Oak will be battling it out tomorrow. No, I think it's today. Today is Sunday at the Accra Sports Stadium, and I must say it's going to be one hell of a match. Yeah. So the camera raw filter is working now. It will be done very soon. I'll move on to the next thing. Yeah. Okay. And it's almost done. It is almost done. Almost done. Okay, it's done. So this is what it looks like. It is much. Yeah, I think the effect is very much at this point. So I'll just take it down a notch. I'll just reduce the opacity just a little bit, not much, just a little bit. Yeah, I think this is cool. Okay, so for the hair, I'm going to create a new layer. Select black. I think we already have black selected. Then I'll clip the new layer into the image as well. Then I'll start brushing over his hair because you want the hair to look black and not this type of color. I'm doing this especially because of that white thingy at the edge of his hair. So I'm just going to brush over, and I don't really know if we're going to get rid of this white thing, but let's see. We might get rid of it. Okay, so after brushing, we're going to use the blend modes for it, and definitely the blend modes is going to do the magic as we want it to. Okay, so I'm done with the brushing. So let's just flip through the blend modes real quick. So from normal to dissolve to darken to multiply to color burn, linear burn, darker color, light and screen, color dodge. We're still going. Overlay is not bad though. Let's keep going. Hard light, vivid light, linear light. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I really use the blend modes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we all use the blend modes, but for me, I do use them. Yeah, I'm always using them. So I have no option than to choose the overlay and reduce the opacity for it just a little bit. Then I think we're good to go. Okay, for the edges, I don't know. I wish I could do something about it. I think I can do something. Let me try and clean out the edges a bit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's going to work out. If it doesn't, you guys shouldn't come at me. Yeah. Okay. No. Wait. I think it's working. It's working. The edges are working. Yeah. It's working, guys. It's working. It's really working. Okay, it's really working. Nice. Okay, so we have the edges done, and so far so good. I think we have a nice finish. So let's move on to the next phase. As you can see, there's the texture covering this side, from his chest going down I think his face and his hands, and I think part of his chest is the only place that we're not having the texture there. So this is what we're going to do. I would have to wait guys, I have to save this. Control S, Shift Control S for save as, and Control S for save. Let me save this real quick, because yeah, I have to save this. Okay, so works, and I'm just going to save this as KOTOKO VRS Hearts. Okay, it is saving 10% now. It is saving. The main reason why I keep on saving my work sometimes is because in Ghana here, dude, there's too much outages around here, and it's always unexpected. So if you don't save your work and it goes off and you've not saved, you're going to get back and you won't get anything. There won't be any recovery for you, and you're just going to sit there and cry. Yes, that is what you're going to do, because it is not safe not to save your work. Okay, so it's still saving. Let's do something else whilst it's still saving. So I'd like to get on with the whatever I was talking about. I think the textures around his hand and getting down to his lower part. Okay, so let me duplicate the texture here in the layer side, and I'm going to send it up. Okay, it's up now, and I'm going to bring it down, clip it into the image. Yes, I think the work is about okay. It's done saving now. Okay, so I've clipped the texture into his image. If you look right here, I've clipped it into his image. So what I'm about to do now is I'm about to remove the blend mode from linear light to normal. Yes, so we have normal now. I'm going to send it way up to 100%. Yes, and this is what we get. This is not a good look. Yes, but then it is something for starters. Okay, so after sending it way high up, we'll have to clean where we don't want the effect to happen. So I don't want the effect happening around wait, hold up. Okay, I don't want the effect happening around his head, hands, part of his chest, and I think somewhere around here. Yeah, that's why I said Fuachi is very good. He is one good creative designer, and he really pays attention to details and everything. So as you can see, he knows his way around what he's doing. Yeah, so I think we have part of what I wanted to be clear. I think we have it cleared now. So we're going to go through the blend modes again for the texture. Okay, so starting from normal, then we move on to dissolve, move on to darken, multiply, color band. Guys, I don't know, but it kind of feels like color band is going to do it for me. Okay, let's keep on going and see what the others are going to bring. Okay, linear band, darker color, lighting, screen, color dodge, linear dodge, lighter color, overlay, soft lights, hard lights, vivid lights, linear light, pen light, hard mix, different, exclusion, divide, hue, saturation, color, luminosity. So none of them did it for me, so let's come back to, was it linear band? I think it was linear band. No, was it color band or multiply? Guys, I just forgot. I think it was color band. Yeah, I think it was color band. Okay, so we chose color band now, but still I think we need to get some. You see where the hearts KOTOKO is, there's this type of dark dark finish there. just so the text can be revealed well. So I'm going back and I'm about to create this dark finish that I'm talking about now. So create a new layer, overlay it on the texture, choose your black. I think we already chose the black here. Yeah, so I'm going to overlay, brush on the image just a little bit. Yeah, I brushed on the image and it's working now. Okay, once more. And once more. Okay, I think it's done now. So I'll have to blend this guy again. I don't know, but I have to blend it. So let's move on back to normal. Dissolve, darken, multiply, color burn, go through. We just want to get that place dark as possible, just so it can host our text. Difference, exclusion, subtract, divide, hue, saturation, color, luminosity. No. Okay. What if release clipping mask and reduce the opacity? What about this? I think this too cut it. We just cut it. I mean, okay guys, let me do something here. I'm about to duplicate the color balance and clip it to the the black thing we just did here. So I'm about to duplicate it and overlay it on the thing and see if it's going to work. Nah, it didn't work. Then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to leave it like this. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this. And I don't know, guys, let me add some gradient map to the black layer. I think it's going to help because we can't leave it just black like that. Yeah, we need to get some color on there. So yeah, let me wait for it to finish loading. Transform will be done very soon, then we'll move on. Okay, transform. You're taking too long. Blood. Taking too long. It will be done soon. Done soon. And it is done. Okay, so let's get a gradient map onto this guy real quick. Gradient map, and let's clip it into this guy. Select the gradient and select red for it. This is not a good look, but okay, what if we choose something much more similar to what we have? So choose the red and something brownish. Black here. And so at this point I'm just messing around to see what I'm going to get. Yeah, I don't really have any pinpoint as to what I'm going to do at this moment. I just want to mess around and see. Yeah. Okay guys, at this point I think I'm going to leave it like this. Yeah, as I said earlier on, we're not trying to get it just like how he did. We're just trying to get the idea as to how to get it done. Yeah, so reduce the opacity a bit for it here. Yeah, and I think it's cool. Okay, so let's get on with the text. So we have hearts and KOTOKO. Okay, let's use the same font we used for the super clash. So I'll just select the super, Ctrl J, duplicate it, and Ctrl Shift plus the right colon sign to bring it up. And we'll take it from soft light to normal, and after that we're going to change the color for it. But before that, let's just get the text done real quick. So we're going to type in hearts and KOTOKO and make sure it is aligned as perfect as it should be. Transform, come on. Almost done. Almost done. Okay, so hearts. We're done with the hearts now. I'll go with this guy. At least this guy won't give me any transform, whatever. Duplicate the hearts and type in KOTOKO. Okay, and give a little bit of space for the hearts because the S is actually touching the T in the hearts, and I don't want that. Then after that, let me give it some rows at the edges and see some real quick. Okay, so therefore the hearts gotta fit right into this guy, just like this. Okay, transform again, come on. It will be done soon. Then we'll just move on. It will be done soon. Done soon. Damn. Okay, it's done. Okay, so after that we'd have to change the color for it. So let's sample the color he used here. Okay, so he used type of like a light yellow for the left side, and he used somewhat deeper yellow for the right side. Okay, so light yellow for the left side. I'm pretty sure it was a gradient. I'm pretty sure it was a gradient he used, but I don't know. I think I would have to get something else going here. So I'll create a new layer and brush over the right side, something like this. Just brush over the right side, something like this. Then I'll just clip the brush into the text like this. Duplicate it and just clip into the text just like this. And we're good to go. Yeah, just like that. So actually I'm going to reduce the opacity for it a little bit because you don't want it popping out much. I'm pretty sure it's a gradient you use, but then we have different alternatives for this too. Okay, so we have the text out of the way. Let's move on to the venue, the date and the time. So we have Accra Sports Stadium. So we're going to duplicate the KOTOKO text, bring it down, and reduce the not transform again. Seriously, if there's going to be a transform, I'm going to cancel it. Okay, there's no transform. So he used a medium font for the date, the venue and the time, and I think we have it in the context family. So context once more, come on, context once more, and you're going to get the medium font in the family. Yeah, okay, so I think I'll go with this guy. Yeah, and I'll reduce the font size for it and just type in. So Accra Sports Stadium, then a dash, Sunday, 27th June, 2021, and down there we just add 3 p.m. Then we're going to center it. Yeah, just like that. We're going to center it and make sure it is working perfectly here. Okay, transform again. Wow, I don't know what I've done to this transform guy, but he's really getting on my nerves. Well, at least we are moving. Okay, so it's done. And I think at this point, what is this? Let me lock this guy. So this is the main reason why I normally lock my layers, because I don't want any other layer getting in my way. That's why I keep on locking my layers. Yeah. Okay, so at this point I would have to reduce the size for the KOTOKO and hearts, because I feel like it's a bit big now. So something like this. Yeah, I think this will do. Okay, then the date, the time and venue will also follow shortly, just under it, but then keeping a distance, and also with a spacing of 20. Okay, same color and same brush effect on the right side. Okay, so after getting this done, I think we have to scale the image a bit, because looking at what he did here, the image is quite bigger. And check where his hair is reaching. You see, his hair is much getting to the edge of the artwork, so I'd have to scale in my image too. Yeah, I have to unlock all these guys before I can scale. Okay, so we're scaling. I think it's cool. Bring it down a little bit, and done. Probably going to get the transform guy. Said it. Yes, the transform guys always getting on my nerves, but we move. Okay, so I think we're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done, because we are yet to add the sponsors, and I think the social media handles, and then we're done. Yeah, we'll be done very soon. Transform guy really getting on my nerves here. Oh, come on. It will be done soon. Yeah. So at this point, I think we had fun creating this, because the background, the color grading, the text, everything. At this point, I feel, we did what we have to, because if you see a design out there and you want to recreate it for learning purposes. Don't recreate it and use it as a design for a client. Don't do that, guys. Don't steal, don't copy, don't take somebody's design and recreate it and post it as your own. It is not good. You should feel very bad about doing that. Your conscience should, it's not good. Create your own design and you're good to go. Yes, please, just do that and you're good to go. Yeah, so if you're going to recreate somebody's artwork, just do it for learning purposes. Don't do it and send it to a client and all those things. Yeah, guys, please desist from doing that. It is not the best. Yeah. So the transform guy is still delaying me, and do you know why the transform guy is delaying me? Probably we are at 1.01 gigabytes for the documents right now. Yeah, that's because we've been creating a lot of layers. That is why we are having much of a bigger file here for the project. Yeah, the transform guy really needs to take his time, but I think at this point he has taken much long than he has to. At this point, okay, it's done. Took his time. It's done. Okay, I have the sponsors here, so I'm just going to bring it in real quick, and the social media handles too. That is it. Just scale it up and place it down. Let me look at the arrangement again. So just down there. Okay. So I think the social media and the website, the social media handle and website is joined together with the sponsor, so I'll have to cut it off real quick. So layer via cut, then we've separated it. So we're going to change the color for the sponsors. So I'm going to use the same color of the text here, and that's nice, really cool. Okay, at this point, I don't know, the color that I sampled from this side really isn't what I'm getting, but let me sample from the seek here and use that one for the sponsors. Okay, okay, cool, really cool. And okay, what if I use the same color for the sponsors, use the same color for the text too? Yeah, I think that would do. Let me do that. So text, click on a color and sample the same color. No, at this point the color has changed. It has changed, really changed. I don't know what's wrong with it, but let's go back to what we had. I mean, that was much closer. Okay, so the social media handles were up here, so we're going to send it up there. Okay, right above his hair, something like this. Then we're going to add color overlay with the same color from the sponsors. Let me just sample from here. Yeah, so I think we're left with what do you call it, we're left with the Ghana Premier League logo plus the match day number 31. So I have the Premier League logo here, and it's in a color form, but I'd have to tone it down and make sure it is in a 2D or 1D form. Bring it in real quick. Guys, we're almost done. At this point, I really feel like stopping the video here, but I want to get this thing done. Yeah, so I think this will be a tutorial in a tutorial. So let me teach you guys how to degrade a logo from what it is like with the colors and everything down to it being without colors, being like one color sort of thing. Okay, so first off, rasterize the layer, and let me get the Ghana Premier League text out of the image. Yeah, we don't want it in because it's not in. Yeah, it's not part of what we're doing. Yeah, so let me just get really. So Claire is also going to load. Claire, seriously, come on, man. Okay, Control D for deselect, and we're going to select the white and right click in the selection and click on similar. So any other white white type of audio in this image is going to be selected, and after that we're just going to hit on backspace to delete it. So we've selected all the whites and backspace just to delete it. So all the others left in here will either be ash or not white. Okay, so I'll select that too and I'll right click on it and select similar. It's also going to select all the other ash color in there. I'm just going to click on backspace to delete that too. And at this point, the logo that I got was very low in quality, so you guys should forgive me. So we're going to take out the black here too. So after selecting this side, hold shift and you get the plus sign added to the magic wand, then select at this side, then you've selected the whole black, then just backspace to clear it. So after that, let's go back. I don't know, can we do something about these sides here, because it's way worse, very worse. So after selecting backspace to delete, I'll just go with this. Okay, so color overlay for this guy too, and bam, we're good to go. Yeah, so reduce the size for it and add the match day number 31, and I think after that we'll be done. So we're duplicating. Let me show you guys something. He used the same font for the Accra Sports Stadium Sunday 27th June 3 p.m. Same font for the match day. So I'm going to duplicate the same font, Control J, and take the same guy up there and just type match day hashtag 31. Okay, then place it right near the Premier League logo. Okay, so guys, I think we are done here. I think we're done. And just to get this out there, I mean, Fuache is one hell of a designer. He's very good. He's very, very good. And shout out to Fuache. If you're watching this video, I mean, keep doing the good work, bro. You're doing very great. So guys, that'll be it for the video. I mean, yeah, I'll make sure to leave the original and what we did, compare it, something like that, and leave it at the end of the video. Yeah, so guys, that'll be at the end for the video. I'm tired, obviously. Kindly subscribe to the channel, like the video, and ask me any question if you have any. And episode 2 of graphic design contest is still going on. Watch my video, the previous video, if you want to join, and just give me your best shot. So guys, that'll be it for today. See you some other time. Bye bye.